So I'm a stand-up comic of 7.5 years experience, and I've never been cancelled. And furthermore, like, I've never heard of anyone being cancelled either. I don't know so much if there is this kind of like woke junta or Stasi going around in like comedy circles or something like that. But I mean, over the past, during this like last decade of austerity, and since I've been performing comedy, which I guess is 2016, right, or 2015 or thereabouts, I've had one walkout from what was perceived to be an offensive bit of material. And actually, I'm kind of disappointed by that. I was sort of hoping to generate a greater level of furore with my material, since I do a lot of material which is quite dark and out there, and quite near the knuckle. I do jokes about dead babies, about rape, about domestic abuse, domestic violence. I do jokes about the Holocaust. I do, in addition to kind of and disabled kids falling down flights of stairs and things like this. In addition to like more like sanitized political opinion as well. So I don't know if it's like that juxtaposition that allows it to work or something. And I guess a lot of humor does revolve around shock, right? We laugh when we're surprised by something, or when something seems incongruous or surprising to us. Like that's where humor comes from very often. So I guess in a context where it's not just overt hate speech, and I'm not just trying to offend people, and not just saying offensive shit on stage, then yeah, like it's treated as what it is, like an acceptable form of speech within, a clearly defined art form where that form of speech is allowed. But yeah, I've said like one time I had a walkout for something that was perceived to be racism, and it was this bit about the TV presenter Matt Baker having a favorite concentration camp in this TV show that he was this fictional TV show that he was directing called Matt Baker's Guide to Ethnic Cleansing. As I said, TV is always rubbish these days. You might come across something like Matt Baker's Guide to Ethnic Cleansing. They're like, hello, welcome to Matt Baker's Guide to Ethnic Cleansing with me, Matt Baker. And this week we'll be taking a tour of the concentration camps of Europe, beginning with my personal favourite, Bergen-Belsen. But it's a nice idea of like a happy, chirpy TV presenter, right? Having a favourite concentration camp. But I had no idea at all, like where this is delusion of wokeness and woke supremacy and cancelling, and all this has come from in comedy. I mean, all the Facebook groups for like amateur or like neophyte or like up and coming comedians in like the local area who like want to get gigs. I have never heard of someone being cancelled because of material. This is absurdity. Like moreover, if we had heard about it on the circuit for smaller comedians or up and coming comedians, like it would be in the local news. It really would be in this sort of climate. Yes, it would. It hasn't been happening. It's all a myth. It's a lie. Like, where the fuck does this bullshit come from? I mean, does it come from China? I'm tempted to say it probably does come from China. It's probably like a load of Chinese hacktivists and Russian hacker activists, like state-sponsored, hunker down in Siberia, like tapping furiously away into keyboards on obscure Facebook groups with gullible American blue-haired teenagers who are getting upset and, blogging and whatnot and voicing their opinions about what's offensive and what isn't. Or because some trans kid got personally upset by a trans joke or something, and they take to the internet, and then the comedian gets cancelled. Like, it is not happening. I haven't seen it. I honestly, 7.5 years experience. The other night, I was in Ealing, like I was in London, politically correct London of all places. doing a disabled kid routine and a kid with leukemia routine, on stage. Did I get cancelled? Like, what happened to me actually is like the headliner went for sort of a bit of a wokist agenda in his act, I think, and started like attacking my set and saying it wasn't funny. But I don't care about that. Like, if it's a self-policing thing within comedy, and like within comedy also, you do get like these types among I'd say like comedians who might be a bit older who aren't, I don't think, performing as well as they think they should be or something. And you do get like these types of uh, people that come out of the wood, hacks basically, who tell you I think you should work clean. I really think I strongly advise you to work clean, clean up your acts a bit. This is a professional industry, and this is a professional industry of entertainers and so on. And you should clean up your smut, be able to work clean at least. No, 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 no. And it's not fun and games. It's serious business, and no, 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 no. And we have people in this industry and so on, you know, are able to work clean and whatnot. And it might be a little bit like that, but you know what? The underpinning factor of that is like envy and priggishness and insecurity, basically. That's really what underpins that. But no, I have not been witnessing comedians getting cancelled because of their material.